What's up, guys? So, we have a brand new launch date for Season 2 Last Epoch. This is the announcement. I'm going to read this announcement to you. Hello, travelers. We've recently learned that our friends in the ARPG space have chosen a release date that's just a couple of days after ours, which would divide the player base and hinder the success of our Season 2 launch. True. Last Epoch is still a smaller studio in this space that looks forward to each of its launches as a way to continue to sustain the studio financially and work on the things we are most passionate about. True, especially the smaller studio part. It is with a heavy heart that we are forced to move our release date of Season 2, Tombs of the Erased, to April 17th, which is roughly, 2 weeks. So, Path of Exile comes out on the 4th. I need to go into April on the 4th, which is a Friday, April 17th, which is a Thursday. Roughly 2 weeks. That's pretty darn close to 2 weeks away. So, more on that in a minute. As we adjust our launch date, we invite our community to help us spread the word so that everyone can join the Season 2 experience, a massive update to Last Epoch that we're thrilled to share with you. I am severely looking forward to Season 2 update, mostly for the WASD control. It's great, and I can't wait. Right now, I consider Last Epoch not quite as good as Path of Exile 1, a little better than Path of Exile 2. When WASD control happens in Last Epoch, I put Last Epoch above Path of Exile, ever so slightly. Still love the game, a little bit burned down on it, been playing it for 10 years. Still a great game, no, for sure. Last Epoch's a great game, and the fact that Grinding Gear Games forced this upon Last Epoch is sad. And shame on Grinding Gear Games for doing that. However, I see a side B to that coin, which is it's all fair market competition. They are competitors. And, Grinding Gear Games might have said, screw Last Epoch. And they probably did. Especially considering that Last Epoch's April 2nd announcement was made in February. So it's not like they didn't know it was happening or coming. It's just, to me, that's just wrong. However, again, fair market competition and all that. So, one of the bads is those of us who were looking forward to this are going to have to wait 2 more weeks. But in the long run, what is 2 more weeks when it's been as long as it has already, which is entirely too long for the next season? But, in that case, what's 2 more weeks? Drop in a bucket. Here's the good. Here's what I'm looking forward most to. Is this kind of puts it back, this flips the record over, this flips the pancake, flips the script, and puts it in what Grinding Gear Games was doing to Last Epoch. Last Epoch's now gonna do the Grinding Gear Games. Granted, smaller game. Granted, not as many people play it, but still gonna do the same thing. Path of Exile 2 patch comes out April 4th. A lot of people gonna play it. I'm probably gonna play it, even though there's nothing in that patch that makes me go, oh my god, I can't wait. There is something in the Last Epoch patch that makes me go, oh my god, I can't wait. So as soon as Last Epoch patch happens, I'm dropping Path of Exile 2 like a hot potato, and I'm jumping on this Last Epoch. Hands down, 100%. So when the patches, when Last Epoch hits Season 2, I will be one of those that has a number on Path of Exile 2. You know what? Honestly, I don't even know if I will be. I don't know. I might play Path of Exile 2 for 2 days and just go right back to Last Epoch because, in my opinion, 100% in my opinion, and I know all about opinions, but in my opinion, Path of Exile 2 is not as good as Last Epoch and is not as good as Path of Exile 1. I'm still waiting for Path of Exile 2 to be as good as all the hype. And it's just not yet. Next patch, maybe, I don't know. When the Shadow comes out, which is the character I'm looking forward to playing, when it comes out, maybe then. Maybe I'll go, yeah, this is it. But right now, that's not it. And the character coming out in Path of Exile 2, the lady, Huntress, whatever, the only thing that really makes me like it is the fact that it reminds me a lot of the Diablo 2 Amazon, who could use a spear or javelins, and the lightning javelin was op. That's what it reminds me of. But there's nothing in the patch that makes me go, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. There's nothing. So I don't know if I'm going to play it much. But anyway, that's the update from last Epoch. New launch date, April 17th. I will be marking that on my calendar. Come back, subscribe and notifications and all that, because in a couple, let's see, next week, I think on the 27th, 28th, 29th, I will be, 29th maybe, 27th, 28th for sure. I am going to do a live after work both days, probably roughly, don't know whenever I get on, roughly about 6, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, playing Last Epoch. Couple hours probably. Hardcore character, which I have not played yet in Last Epoch. I've not done the hardcore character yet. So, nothing like doing it live. Sure. Anyway. So, mark your calendars, April 17th. It's on a Thursday. Last Epoch, new launch date. Path of Exile 2. What is it? Dawn of the Hunt. Comes out on the 4th. If it's great, it's great. If you all love it, that's fine. Play what you want to play. I'm not in this for the drama. There's no war. There shouldn't be a war. But play what you want to play. I'm going to play what I want to play. But if you made it this far, please hit all the buttons on the YouTubes. And as always, thanks for watching.